It was so quiet that morning, you could hear the snow falling. She stood alone beside a rusted mailbox at the edge of a mountain road, her breath turning to frost in the frozen Alpine air. She dropped one letter into the slot, paused, then stepped off the road and into the fog. Search teams later found her footprints in the snow. They followed them carefully, step by step, until they suddenly stopped. No body, no signs of struggle, no second set of tracks, just nothing. What did that letter say? And why was mailing it the last thing she ever did? Today, we're retracing the final known steps of a woman who may have planned her disappearance down to the minute. This isn't just a missing persons case. It's a psychological puzzle frozen in time. Because most people who vanish leave confusion behind. She left intention. It was early winter in a remote Alpine town, the kind of place where everyone knows your name and strangers are noticed immediately. That morning she was seen walking alone along the mountain road. She wasn't dressed for hiking, no backpack, no survival gear, no heavy supplies, just a coat, gloves, and a single envelope in her hand. A local shop owner later told investigators she appeared calm, focused, not distressed, not rushed. She approached the old roadside mailbox, the kind bolted to a wooden post, and slid the letter inside. Witnesses say she stood there for a moment afterward, almost as if listening. Then she turned and walked toward the ridge where thick alpine fog was rolling in. Within minutes, visibility dropped to near zero, and she disappeared into it. Here's where it gets unsettling. She wasn't reported missing immediately, because no one realized she intended not to come back. When her family couldn't reach her that evening, concern began to grow. By the next morning, local authorities organized a search team. Conditions were brutal. Fresh snow had fallen overnight, but not enough to erase tracks from the day before. And that's when they saw them. Her footprints, clear, undisturbed, leading away from the road into open white terrain. Rescue teams followed the tracks for nearly half a mile. The spacing was consistent. No running, no stumbling, no signs of panic, just steady, deliberate steps. And then they stopped. Not faded, not covered. Stopped, as if she had taken one final step. And vanished. No cliff edge nearby, no avalanche signs, no animal disturbance, no second set of footprints entering or leaving the area. Search helicopters scanned the mountainside. Dogs were deployed. Nothing. It was as if the mountain had swallowed her whole. But the true mystery wasn't in the snow. It was in the mailbox. The letter she mailed that morning arrived 2 days later, postmarked, stamped, delivered. It was addressed to someone close to her, depending on the version of the case you believe. Some reports say it was a family member. Others claim it was addressed to herself. But what investigators confirmed was this. The contents were intentional. It wasn't rambling. It wasn't emotional chaos. It was structured, clear, deliberate. In it, she referenced feeling drawn to the quiet. She described the mountains as a place where things ended gently. And one chilling line stood out. By the time you read this, I will already be where I need to be. There was no direct suicide note language, no apology, no anger, just finality. She made sure that letter would be postmarked, which means she calculated timing. She wanted her words to arrive after she was gone. So what happened on that mountainside? There are 3 major theories. Theory 1, suicide by exposure. The simplest explanation is that she walked into the wilderness intending to succumb to hypothermia. But experts argue something doesn't add up. People suffering from extreme cold typically show erratic behavior, disorientation, panicked movement. Yet her footprints showed calm, steady pacing. And even in heavy fog, bodies are usually found within search radius zones. She was never located, not even years later. Theory 2, accidental fall. Some believe she may have fallen into a hidden crevasse or snow-covered drop, but investigators mapped the area carefully. There were no cliffs within the track zone, no unstable snow bridges, no signs of collapse, and again, no disturbance in the snow. Theory 3, staged disappearance. This is where the case becomes psychological. What if the footprint stopping wasn't mysterious at all? What if someone met her there? Searchers insist there were no second tracks. But in whiteout conditions, wind can distort snow quickly. If someone approached from rocky terrain, they may not have left visible prints. Was the letter a goodbye or misdirection? Did she plan to disappear, or did someone else ensure she did? But here's the question most people don't ask. Why mail the letter at all? Why not leave it at home? Why not send it earlier? Because mailing it creates a timestamp, a deliberate marker, almost like she wanted her final act recorded by the world. Psychologists who study disappearance cases say something chilling. When someone carefully arranges their final message before vanishing, it suggests control, not impulsivity. Control. She didn't run into the fog in panic. She walked into it with purpose. The mountains weren't random. They were chosen, cold, silent, isolated, a place where footprints fade and answers freeze, and maybe that was exactly what she wanted. To this day, her case remains unsolved. No body, no confirmed sightings, just a letter, and a line of footprints that lead nowhere. Some mysteries scream, others whisper, and this one still lingers in the cold mountain mist. What do you think happened to her? Let me know in the comments, because sometimes the most chilling disappearances are the ones that feel intentional.